From deep inside the belly of Tim Hortons Field, underneath the stands, the Forge Audio Network presents The Captain's Log with Kyle Becker and Mitch Houlihan, presented by Bench Brewing.
Season 1, Episode 10, Captain's Log. Here with player number 10, Kyle Becker, the captain.
Yep.
And Malik. Nice to have you. Special guest today.
Player 81.
Player number 81. How about this for an intro?
Do it.
Schwinner, Borges floated up. Jimenez can't get there. On the doorstep, the header. And Forge lead.
Wait for it. Do you know what's about to happen?
Have you seen this?
Fantastic pressure that they have started the second period with. Kwesi Poku climbs the ladder. His first goal for
No way.
This is my first time taking this in.
You've never seen that.
I didn't know this. It's crazy. Poker.
God, Jenkins calls you Kwesi Poku. Your first ever goal for the club.
I thought we
and
were
they
going
gave
to
it
talk
Poku.
about how shocking the celebration was, not about,
I mean, we can get to that.
like, it was bad. But wow, that's my first time taking that in. I
Dude,
think I was
that's
just so
wild.
excited after scoring.
I mean, you don't get to hear the announcers when you score, so you would never know. Okay, you never watched it back? And be
No,
like,
but
damn.
like I reposted it after I scored, and I was just so excited, thinking like, "Oh, I just
Great.
scored!" Like I didn't
Dude.
even watch the video. I was like, "Yo, I'm just posting." it.
God, the best part is Kwesi's just been taking credit for that.
That's insane.
Dude, you need to have a little chat.
That's insane.
I
Like,
think if you see Jenkins, you got to call him out, dude.
yeah, I will. I'll tell him. I'll let him know.
My man. Yeah, but yo, what was going on with the celly? Because usually, you guys always have something planned,
Yeah.
and you're always dancing around. But like, that's what you went with?
No, it's like in my head, I had a plan of like what I'm gonna do when I score my first goal.
Yeah.
And then I finally put the ball in the back of the net, and I was like, oh, like, I actually scored. What do I do?
You froze a little bit.
So then I was like, oh, let me just jump up and fist them. Then I was like, oh, that's kind of so let me turn around, run to the camera. And then I still didn't even know what I was doing when I was at the camera, but I was like, hey, I'm with the boys.
Yeah, you did like
It's
4
okay.
celebrations in one.
Yeah, 15 celebrations, like Bruno Guimaraes.
Just doing one of everything.
Just trying to get every picture I could, bro.
Unreal.
So good, too. Like, ball was, like, on the line. And just, like,
This is,
head punch through
it might as well be Tristan Borges' goal, to be honest.
Nah, guy. Take credit for
But
that.
I'll take
It
it.
was Kwesi's
Yeah.
goal.
That's, oh, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Poker,
That's
bro.
hilarious.
Crazy
Yeah, when
poker,
I saw it, but it's, I don't know.
But yeah.
This was a big game, too. That
Oh,
was a
that-
playoff clincher.
Honestly, that was a big one because we were sliding.
Yeah.
You remember that last year? We were in a sticky moment. We needed this win, and that was a massive goal. Seal that little victory, get us on the right track again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys love a slide the odd time, but we're back clicking again,
That's it.
just in time.
But yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
let's-
Thanks for coming on the old podcast, buddy.
No problem.
You've every since we've done
What's
the
your
first
intro?
episode. We're gonna get there. Every time since we've done the podcast, Malik's always coming in and being like, "I liked it." He's a big fan, allegedly.
Yeah, yo, I'll be locking in. I'll be locking into the podcast. Like, yo, this is nice.
But yeah, guys. So second year as a pro, made 41 appearances for the club. Appearance in the final of your rookie season. Absolute class clown. Great guy in the locker room. 1 goal as we've seen there, which was a massive goal for us last year. But yeah, man, how's it? How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
Doing okay. Can't complain, you know. Second year as a pro.
Yeah.
A lot to be happy about, but still think there's more to do, you know. But yeah.
100%.
How'd you get here? Just give us a little bio, you know,
So
because we didn't do a very good job of that.
I was playing in Italy at a team called Spal in the second division, Serie B.
Yeah.
I was playing with the under-19s and went up a little bit to the first team sometimes. And then I was supposed to sign a 3-year professional contract after a 1-year pre-contract. And after the 1-year pre-contract, the club went into administration, so they almost disbanded. And because of that, they couldn't pay the training compensation that was owed for me to sign my first professional deal. So then I ended up being without club. That whole training compensation thing, for me, it was a very high fee. And that kind of followed me around a bit because there were 2 MLS clubs involved.
Right.
And then, I got given the opportunity to come on trial at Forge. I was a bit hesitant at first because, like, the CPL was still new. And I was like, should I go, should I not? But I took the chance and it's worked out really well. So
I love it. Yeah, and like that's obviously a consistent decision for everyone to come into the CPL.
Yeah,
So you said it's worked out. What do you think? What are your thoughts been first couple of years?
It's a lot higher than I thought it would be because I saw the CPL in the first year. I got to watch York versus Cavalry play with York's old stadium, the grass one. And not gonna lie,
I wasn't doing it for you.
yeah, I wasn't a big fan of what I was seeing. But I came here knowing obviously that the level of Forge was going to be higher than those two teams, and when I came, it was higher and even higher than I thought. And there was a lot of very good players that played. We had Bex played in MLS, Ash played in MLS. Both of them also played on the national team. We get the pleasure of having David Edgar as a coach, who's played in the Prem, played for the national team, played at high levels, and other guys as well. So the level was a lot higher than I thought, and on top of that, everyone was good guys as well. Luckily, me and Bex have a pretty good relationship. He's someone that gives me advice, and I listen to him. So yeah.
Hey, it's not really good advice though, is it?
I'd say it's good advice.
That's why you're on the podcast, buddy. That's why we're gonna keep bringing this guy back. That's what it's all about. Unreal.
What do you got? What kind of feedback you got for him?
This guy?
Yeah.
I
What
think
are your thoughts?
Malik's a legend, man. I mean, we speak a lot, and I think he's got his ceiling's incredibly high. I think it's right now. It's obviously in your second year. As we said, you've made 41 appearances. If I could go back in my second year as a pro and have that guaranteed, I think it's one of those things where it's hindsight, right? You look, you see that's a massive opportunity for you to go out, hone your craft, prove yourself, show that you're capable of something, earn that next contract, do all that stuff. And I think that's something you've consistently grown at, which is huge. I think it's not easy to do at a young age when you're in and out of the lineup. I think it's the hardest thing to do is be consistent. And we've spoken about that a lot, the importance of training Monday to Friday every single week when you don't get the reward of being in the lineup on a Saturday. But credit to this guy, he's done it, and you see it through things like making an appearance in a final in your first year, and you see it something like last week. We're playing the biggest game of our season against Calgary, away from home. We're up, and we bring this guy in to make sure we can sure things up, and we see it out. We get the result, and that's huge. So it's a credit to everything this guy's doing week in and week out, and it's just taking the opportunity, right, and just keep growing on everything you're doing.
What are you guys expecting? The 2-week break's pretty long for.
I know, but I think it's one of those things you make it a bigger thing if you keep talking about it. Whereas, guy, I'm old as shit. I'm fine with the break. My body's hurting. Give me a couple days to recover, and then as long as everyone's locked in, you're good. The vibes were nice at training today.
What do you
It's
think?
not wrong. I'm just vibing out this week, just chilling, yo.
Dude, hey, so we were talking about what he was going to come on the podcast and talk about. I think you should give us your voice. Give us your Riley voice.
Oh, the Riley voice? Whoa. Okay.
The what?
I'll make you guys
His
a
white
deal.
alias is Riley.
If we win the final, I will be back, and I'll make sure to give everyone the Riley voice.
Okay, it is
That everyone's
unbelievable.
been waiting for.
It is an all-time impression.
I tuck the dreads to
Gets
the
all
side
emo.
and everything.
Just us doing this all the time.
Just rock out, bro.
Unreal, man. So obviously we know you and Kwesi Poku. You guys are really close friends. You're boys. Who else on the team are you pretty tight with?
I'd say I have a pretty decent relationship with everyone on the team. But the trio, the big three, is me, Kwesi, and Ruben's Fashion.
The big three.
The big three.
Yeah, are you going out and saying that? You guys call
Yeah,
yourselves
we
the
have
big three?
we have a name, MSN.
Yeah?
Like Messi Suarez name. Right? We call ourselves MSN.
That is unbelievable.
That's the big three. Yeah, those are my guys.
I don't know if you guys. This is something that not everyone's gonna know about you. Malik and Woobs just sat in a couple classes at McMaster this summer.
Oh yeah.
Just popped in, see what it was all about.
What?
Just had to get a taste of what university is like, you know. I don't know if it's for me. The university life isn't for me. The uni life, I love it. Yeah. But the university life is not for me.
What class did you guys pop into?
Oh, we went into I went into One Piece studies class, and I went into a what was it? It was I can't even remember the name, but it was I think it was human rights or something like that.
Yeah,
or
I feel like it was
humanity.
I think I remember.
Political
yeah, it was
science,
political
something.
science stuff.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Did you guys know anyone else in the class? Or did you just stumble into that one?
No, we just stumbled in. We had one friend that was in the class that we went with, and then Yeah, we were just there like, yo.
I
Kids out
wanted
in front of us were talking to them like, yo, this professor, yo, he's a smart guy. Yo. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, so were you a bit of a clown in like high school and growing up in class and stuff? Did you get in
Yeah.
trouble, or were you just a funny guy?
High school, I was just a funny guy. I
Yeah.
didn't really get in trouble. Like, I was an athlete. I
Mhm.
played multiple sports. So, like, I guess the teachers liked that and, like, liked that enough for them to allow me to, like, goof around a bit. But, yeah, school was never my, like,
Yeah.
strong suit. I somehow managed to get pretty decent grades, but
I mean, you're a smart guy, and it's perfect. Like the class clown, I don't even mean that in a bad way. Like, dude, I feel like you just this guy just brings a little energy into every single room he walks into. So I feel like you were just clowning on teachers all the time.
yeah, just
They
have to get the
loved
vibes up. Have to get the
it.
vibes.
This guy was in charge of morale.
Literally. Yo, if the teacher's having a bad day, bust a couple jokes, he's good. Say, you guys can just chill. You're welcome, guys.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Dude, so you initially from London,
Yeah,
England,
yeah.
and then
When'd you come here?
So my mum moved here for work, and we originally moved to Mississauga. Bit expensive though, so we went to London, Ontario.
just felt homesick, wanted the same
London
London.
to
London.
London to London. That's what it was.
The
You just
irony.
needed, you're just like, I can't be away from London. Closest thing. London,
Go back to
Ontario.
Where should we
London,
go?
Yeah.
London.
So when did you move back to, or when did you move to London then?
In 2016.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
finished high school there?
No, yeah.
Yeah. You were
How does London, Ontario stack up to London, England?
When I first found out
It's
we were
pretty
going,
similar.
I was like, yo, I do not want to go.
yeah.
I'd started like a couple weeks of grade 8. I was like, yo, Mississauga's nice. Like, you know, starting to be cool at the school, you know. Then I found out we are going to London. I was like, this place sounds like it's going to be terrible. Like, why would we want to go there? But then we went there and I was like, okay, it's not too bad.
Played a little high school football.
Yeah,
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy was posting. Were you posting them the other day, or were you just showing everyone?
showing them.
This guy had busted out the old high school football highlight tape. Wide receiver.
Wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 1.
Okay. What was the play? Just hang it up to
So-
Malik down the field?
It was just quick slant or a fly. And it's like, yo, the quarterback was like, he played summer football. So I told him, just put it up there, I'll grab it. He put it up there, used to grab it more often than not. And then, yeah, just run.
It was proper, man. The highlights were sick. I don't know about the sellies, though.
Yeah, no, the Cellies, I didn't have that type of sauce. I hadn't equipped that level yet. It was just run
TikTok
into the...
hadn't come out yet.
Nah.
This guy.
I hadn't watched enough highlights of football, you know? So just run in, give the ref the ball. I'm pretty sure back then as well, if you celebrated in the end zone, you could get
Yeah.
a flag. So I was like,
Yeah,
right.
it's no fun.
Yeah.
Not allowed to have a personality in
Boring.
high school, apparently.
Like, especially as someone that didn't want to pursue it, like I would have loved to just do like a Ray Lewis into
Yeah.
the end zone or start moonwalking.
We had a couple high school sellies in high school soccer.
Yeah. Did you ever hear that one?
Nah.
We had a high school soccer game. It was a playoff game, I think, right?
Yeah.
There's at another school's school.
The school.
We were at another
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
We were playing away, and Kyle scored a goal like late. It was a pretty big goal.
Yeah.
Goes to the corner flag, pulls it out to like whip it around. The the old metal piece like on the bottom of the corner flags.
Yeah.
Flies off, smashes a car's windshield in the parking lot.
That's just
I kinda-
unlucky.
That
I
sounds like
I didn't mean for it to happen.
that sounds like a Cal Becker thing to do though.
See?
Yeah.
Unreal. Yeah. But that's how you celebrate a goal, buddy.
That's a good celebration.
Shatter a windshield.
Actually, just break. So they just like go through it and like
Dude, honestly, I had no idea. So I picked it up, and I'm just waving around because we were speaking about it before. I just thought it'd be like a dumb, funny thing to do.
yeah.
Then it happened. Then after the game, I don't know. I'm sure you guys did the same. You know when it was like girls or you played and then the girls team played.
Yeah.
So the girls coach comes after and she's like yelling at me like right on the field. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? She's like, you smashed the windshield, doing all this stuff. I'm like, all right, lady, relax.
As long as it's not your car, like don't worry about it.
It was, the worst part is there was probably a teacher who came out from school and was like, think some punk in their class
Just
got mad.
absolutely ruined
Yeah.
his day.
You just failed some jabroni on his math test and then he just shattered your windshield.
Hey.
No, it's just
What do you got? What do you got lined up for your next celebration then?
Oh, the next celebration. I've been talking about this with Crazy Poku and Ruben's Fascist, actually.
Yeah.
It can go two ways. It can either be like a little nice slow run up and then just finish with a Jude Bellingham, just show the crowd what's up. Or it can be a just absolutely just 5 feet off the ground, fist pump in the air, just get as high as possible, just as much energy as
Just
possible.
show the bunnies.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Yeah,
You gotta get the people hype.
some chill.
Woob's got a nice little thing going with the W.
With
in
the W,
crowd.
yeah. Little iconic thing.
Yeah, it's not bad. He made a little name for himself, which is sick.
Has anyone done I think my favorite Zelly is just the full field sprint.
like World Cup 64, like high knees back to half.
Yeah, see how far you can run before the highlights come on.
Dude, I think if you score it, you throw it back like Alan Shearer, just one hand up, sprint back to like no messing about, just
Okay.
right back, line up into your position. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll throw everyone for a loop, just right back into left back.
Just
Chill.
everyone's trying to come give me a high five. Get off
up.
me.
Yeah.
Sprint. Head down.
Just I think Eddie will be on the sideline with a tear. Just one tear will just come down and be unbelievable.
Yeah. So, what else you got? Anything?
I think we just
What do you want to bring to the table?
I don't know. I just here to bring a good aura, you know, some jokes.
unreal. This guy's
But,
so laid back, man.
I just bounce off of you guys, you know.
You're just gonna go back home and take a 4-hour nap, aren't you?
Yeah. Actually, today I'm not gonna be at home that often. But if I was going home, yeah, I'd probably be waking up.
We got some big news though. Malik just got the old blue check mark.
Oh yeah.
He got verified on the gram.
Oh yeah.
Came in with a little pep in his step the other day.
Yeah,
You were wearing that blue sweatshirt
I'm
to just
feeling
let
blue,
everyone
bro.
know you were feeling blue.
I'm feeling blue.
And it's just that's a pretty big moment.
I've been waiting a long time for that one.
Yeah?
Long time for that one.
How's your life changed since?
It's been okay, you know. It's just, it's nice to know I have a
DMs
bit
are
of that
filling
power.
up?
Actually, surprisingly, no. You know, I've just been talking to one person, you know, just
You're a good guy.
yeah, just vibing out, you know what I mean. She'll
Yeah.
probably see this video, but
Obviously. I mean that's unbelievable.
yeah, I show this to my family, yo. Everyone, even back home in Nigeria, you're gonna have like 1,000 views today, yo.
Good because we've had 10 up until this point.
Don't worry, bro. I'm gonna
You've
get
been
you
one
guys
of them.
right.
Parents.
I'm gonna get you guys right. Don't worry.
That's it. Unreal. But yeah, man. So obviously you're going into your second final, second year.
It's crazy.
Up until now, growing up, were you a part of many teams that had a ton of success, that were playing for trophies year in year out, or is this sort of something that you've kind of just hit the ground running here at Forge?
To be fair, when I was playing rep soccer at like U15, 16, we had a team that did pretty well in Ontario Cup.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the finals twice.
Yeah.
Won one time and went to nationals. And then in high school, 1 year, my terrible school managed to make it to the finals to go to OFSA. So I've had decent success, but I'd say this is a different level of success.
In terms of sustained success and all that. And
Yeah.
I think it's just so important. I think if you can start your career, obviously when you're young, you're going out and you're a part of a successful team, I think it just becomes something that you kind of like feed off of and grow and push yourself to a higher level. And I think it's huge for you because whether you're here for the next 10 years, whether you're going on somewhere bigger, a different club, you obviously have this success. So what's been something that I think has stuck out to you in these 2 years about this club, about the success we've had, something that you've kind of brought into your sort of attributes and trying to carry with you every single day?
I think you touched on it earlier when it comes down to consistency, not only for myself, someone that's like a younger player trying to get in and out of the lineup from time to time, but also in terms of a club, 5 finals, 5 years. Got to be consistent to be able to do that. And as you touched on earlier, we've had some rocky moments here at Forge, but for the most part, especially in the playoffs and the postseason, we've been very consistent, and that's what's made the big difference compared to the other teams.
Yeah,
100%.
for sure. And like, isn't Ontario Cup Nationals
Best.
CPL? No, it's like this story we're going to be hearing. I
Yeah.
love that you got an Ontario Cup. You should really Ontario Cup winners only as guests. You know.
Yeah,
So,
Bozo over here. Yeah.
where was Nationals when you guys went?
We went to Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah?
Yeah, so
Damn.
we
Ours
were
was
just
in,
there last week.
Ontario.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
it was
just in
just,
Toronto.
just here in Toronto. So it was good.
It's a bit boring.
I love that. It's like it's like hockey. You got like the guys play the World Juniors, and then they, so it's like youth soccer, and then people need to be thinking of CPL.
Whole thing's coming together, buddy.
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys,
Funny
you
enough.
guys are paving the way.
funny enough, that Gote and Tigney guy that played for Cavalry, he was at that Nationals as well. Yeah.
He's a good little player. Didn't he got, where's he at now?
Ligue 2 in France.
Yeah, he had a nice little season. He went off, which is sick. It's another big one for the league, which is huge.
Yeah.
He's a good little player, man.
Yeah.
So you played against him growing up?
Yeah.
Was there anyone else in the league you've played against growing up?
Against, no, but with the keeper I scored against.
Yeah?
Like I've known him since London. Like
Oh, for real?
Ontario. So it was a good moment to score against him. I still clown him to this day. That's what gave me my first goal.
Yeah.
Or giving Kwesi Poku his first goal.
That's nice.
Who else? There's just a bunch of guys that I played with at like Toronto FC Academy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've made the step up. So.
Nice.
I don't really think of that, but like you must be familiar with most of the guys in the league.
Yeah.
Being such a
It's a nice thing as well that like I'm seeing a bunch of guys I played with or played against also make that step up. It's like it just shows that the CPL is doing what it was made to do. If that makes sense, like helping young Canadians. Although I'm not Canadian, like I grew up here, like helping young people that played in Canada make the step up to the next level and then eventually make that next step even further. So it's just good to see.
So you still got family in London and Nigeria, you said?
Yeah. Like grandparents and all of that type of thing are in Nigeria, but cousins, aunts, uncles, mum, little brothers, all in England.
Still go back?
Yeah. I'm going back in like 3 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This guy's a Chelsea supporter, though, so he's a bozo. Unbelievable.
Best club in London.
Oh, man. All right, man. Well, appreciate you taking the time, coming on the show.
No problem.
That's, we got one more to go, man.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
All right.
Keep coming back. We're excited to have Riley on the program.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if we win the final, we got to
Shades
do
on, Riley.
episode the next day.
Your eyes are going to be cross-eyed, though.
I'm going to put the shades on. I'm here. Riley.
Unbelievable. All right,
looking
man.
forward to it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
This was The Captain's Log with Kyle Becker and Mitch Houlihan, presented by Bench Brewing. The guys will drop another episode sometime, whenever they get to it. In the meantime, we would love and appreciate for you to like, follow, subscribe, click on the little bell, do all the things in all the places you get entertained, and you'll find more of this type of content. And that also means we get to spend more time together on the Forge Audio Network.